show, let's get to know about the Bread of Life Ministries here in the United States. Bread of Life USA is part of the global outreach of Bread of Life Ministries International, which is based in the Philippines. Joining us to talk about their organization, kasama natin si Edwin Rodriguez Arcellana, who is the Associate Pastor of Bread of Life Ministries International. Their ministry's philosophy can be summed up in the 4 C's. We'll talk about that here on our show. Hello, Pastor. Kamusta?
Hello, good morning. Okay. Good afternoon pala.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Magandang hapon po. Okay, so
Yes.
pag-usapan natin, you are part of the Bread of Life Ministries. Alam ko, sa buong mundo,
Yes.
merong mga Bread of Life.
Yes.
Pag-usapan natin, how did you get involved in this?
Well, siguro ako personally, growing up in the Philippines in the 80s, I went through a turbulent time in my youth. So I had family problems, and then I was also involved in gang activities when I was young. That got involved in some, medyo sabihin na natin criminal activity na hindi siya legal no high school. So I got kicked out from my high school, and then that's when I found God.
Okay.
So I found the Lord in Bread of Life. So the current pastor that we have here, Reverend Gina Atencio, was actually my youth pastor. So that was 26 years ago.
Okay, so you have been with Bread of Life for quite some time.
Yes.
And I know that you've also been able to go to Amsterdam in Europe.
Yes.
Marami tayong kababayan doon
Yes.
to share the gospel. How was that like?
Going to Europe was really an eye-opener para sa akin, kasi growing up in Manila, I was fairly sheltered, even though I was sent to Mindanao to see the work there. But seeing OFWs, medyo iba siya dahil lalo na sa Europe. Dito kasi sa Amerika, medyo meritocratic dito eh. So pag masipag ka, aangat ka talaga. But in Europe kasi, they still have siguro difficult time ang mga kababayan natin kasi yung working papers natin hindi pa rin siya masyado madaling makuha. And iba pa rin ang status ng mga Pilipino ron, unlike here in America kasi syempre immigrant country to, so it's a country of immigrants. There,
domestic work, marami pa
medyo,
rin domestic work.
But that's I think the important part of reaching them and helping their lives there kasi syempre pag hiwalay ka sa pamilya mo, malungkot.
Oo.
Diba? Tapos yung trabaho mo, manual labor, nangangailangan ka ng comfort, nangangailangan ka ng inspiration and guidance. And Europe, of course, is, sabihin na natin, a continent that needs guidance. Sabihin na natin ganun. So, yung ating mga kababayan, pagpunta doon, pag medyo lito sila, lalo silang nalilito, sabihin na natin.
Okay. And that's where Bread of Life comes in because you are able to really share the gospel with kababayans in need that's looking for that comfort.
Yes.
No? So let's talk about your work here in Southern California. Marami tayong mga kababayan dito. Let's talk about the 4 C's of Bread of Life. Can you share it with us, please?
Yes. The 4 C's are community, calling, creator, calling, community, and then core or code.
Okay.
So it's very important. The first C is for a person to make a difference, he has to have a personal connection first with his creator.
Okay.
So to really get to, I think that's the perpetual question of civilization, di ba? What am I here for? What is my purpose? So kung yung tao, maintindihan niya talaga na kung saan siya nanggaling, bakit siya nandirito, ano ba talaga ang purpose ng Diyos sa buhay niya, may connection siya sa kanyang creator, then he will find the center of gravity, medyo he will be rooted and understand his overall part in the scheme of things.
Yes.
So that's very important. The first C is creator, to connect with our creator.
Yes.
Second is your calling. Sino ka ba talaga? Tayo mga Pilipino, di ba, meron tayong distinct DNA. Magaling tayo sa languages. Very artistic tayo. We are very creative. So ano ba talaga yung aking DNA? Saan ba ako tinawag talaga ng Diyos? Ano ba talaga ang aking panawagan sa buhay? And you will only know that really if alam mo yung relationship mo with your Creator.
Got it.
So one of the things that we really advocate is not just to look inside what is my calling, but to look outward. Ano ba talaga yung needs ng aking kapaligiran that my gifts and my talents intersect with? So when I identify that, I don't need to waste time. I'll just go and help, because that's where I'm really called to.
Okay.
So that's the second C, calling. And third is community.
Which is very important, di ba?
Yes.
Napaka-importante na meron tayong komunidad.
Yes. So yung calling natin should not just serve ourselves. So that's one of the things na we try to advocate among us Filipinos, kasi ang tendency kasi natin minsan when we want to become prosperous, we tend to forget the people around us.
When we return here on Kababayan Today, our pastor will share that with you, as well as information about how you can attend the services of Bread of Life. We'll be right back with that information.